Alright, it is leg day today, and I have so much going on in my life right now that I'm trying to fit everything into my schedule. I'm leaving tomorrow to go to one of my good friends' weddings, and then it's my mother's birthday this weekend, so I have to go to a winery for that. And you know, I still gotta try to get my workouts in. I'm already behind on my workouts, and just like so much is going on that sometimes you get overwhelmed and you get stressed out. But the key is just to, you know, not. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to talk about it more in the car. That's what we're going to talk about in the car. I'm going to get a little more deep into that. But I do have a lot of stuff to do. Luckily, I got off work a little early today. Got some BCAAs is what I'm using. The MTS watermelon, which I personally think that the grape is a little better. But, you know, BCAA is a little water flavoring, some goodness. Glass plus. Going to squirt that in there. Does anybody remember... God, if you can remember this, you are a real OG on the internet. Okay, there was a video a long time ago, and I believe his name was something Fox. Frederick Fox. Oh my gosh. Does anyone remember him when he like drinks the Windex in the video? That is super old school on the internet. And if you remember that, you are old like me. Is it? What did I say? Fox. I can't remember what I said. All right, I'll see you in the car. So how many of y'all have ever felt like your lifts are just going backwards? Like your lifts are not progressing, your strength's going down because life is happening. And that's the kind of the topic that I want to talk about today. It's because life happens, guys. There are so many factors you can't control. I've made videos about, you know, get in the gym when you can, always get your workout in, you can always make time. But sometimes things happen that are out of your control and just out of, you know, it's almost like the world is against you to get a good workout in. And that's what's happening with me. My programming is not, I'm not progressing as well as I want to because my gym sessions have not been either the full length they should be because of outside things that I can't control that I have to do. And it's like, it's okay because again, it's like I said in the other video, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, guys. So don't rush and worry that if you're going backwards in some of your lifts that, you know, the world's over, okay? Because things are gonna happen in your life. I got sick a couple of days this week, couldn't lift. I tried to lift the following day. I went, I played some basketball, got like blisters on my feet. That pushed back my gym session for that night. Some things happened where I couldn't get my night workout in. I go on 3 days, you know, a week and a half before I was on vacation, so I already taking a deload. But take everything that you've done, okay, all of the progress you've made up to this point, and remember it. Use the progress you've made to make progress on the kind of the downward spiral you're doing, and you can't get demotivated by that. So you got to go in the gym every time and just try to kick ass every single time you go in. You want to kick ass, but it doesn't always happen. But don't get demotivated if your lifts are not progressing as much as you can, and if it's not related to your programming. If your programming is great, like my programming is perfect right now, it's just I'm just kind of slacking, you know. But everything happens. There's stuff you got to do. There's duties that you have to do, and that's just life. So just get in the gym, continue to work on it, and you'll get back on track quickly, I promise. So squats today in the gym, we'll see how they go. Alright, so I know I've made a couple videos on, you know, failing to succeed and, you know, failing to do this, and everyone has their bad days, but I wanted to really talk about my squats in general on this because things are not going the best with my squats. You're going to notice some pretty sloppy form in both my knees. You're going to look like my knees should probably snap a lot through this video, but I'm still getting used to this low bar, and the weight actually wasn't even the difficulty in this workout session. It was more just, you know, my feet placement, my, you know, how far apart my feet were, how angled out my toes were, where the bar is on my back, how you know, do I have my elbows tucked on enough, and I'm still getting used to that. So that's why the form is pretty sloppy on these. But, you know, I wanted to talk about just how life just can take its toll on your workouts, and a lot of people, God, look at them spaghetti noodle legs. A lot of people think that because they watch people on YouTube that we always progress and I'm always doing better and better and better, and that is not true at all. There are plenty of times where I've gone into the gym and things are just going backwards. I mean, whether it be my squat, whether it be my bench,
you know, and the lifts are just not progressing how you want. And it's not necessarily because you're programming, it's just because you can't always know what's going to go on in your life. But the key to all this whole lifting thing that I've talked about in videos before is, you know, continuing to know that you have a very long future ahead of you. Hopefully that you can just be lifting forever and, you know, have no issues as long as you don't, you know, come into any health issues or injuries, things like that. But if you go backwards in your lifts, the key is to not worry that your strength is depleting, even if it's going for a couple workouts. It's okay to kind of step back, reassess your situation, and continue on. That's even me. You know, I try to portray someone who, you know, continues to make progress every single time in the gym, and it just isn't true. My low bar squat has been sticking. My high bar squat, I have not been trying recently. You know, my deadlift hasn't been, you know, going crazy up. It's been pretty consistent. My bench is kind of slacking, but you know, I'm still going to get in there. I'm still going to tweak everything, and I'm going to try to make the best of my situation. And you know, if I have to do things outside of the gym that are going to affect my workouts inside of the gym, then that's just what's going to happen. I mean, there's nothing that I can do about that. How many times, you know, in y'all's life have you been, you know, trying to stay on your gym progress, and someone, you know, look at this, trying to rack their weight, idiot. You know, someone comes up and messes your workout up, or someone asks you to do something, you can't get to your workout. You have to leave your workout early. You have to go at a different time, but you still get your workout in, and you still try to make as much progress as you possibly can, even, you know, and still living and being a human being on this planet. So, you know, the whole purpose of this conversation was that if your lifts are not progressing how you want, just continue on. Like I said in the beginning, you know, think of all the progress that you've made, and it didn't happen overnight, so you're not going to lose your progress overnight. So if you have a few bad workouts, if your strength seems to be going down, just don't sweat it too much. Stick on the grind, and you know, just continue to make that progress. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stick around after this clip right here of the pull-ups on leg day, doing some upper legs right here. And I hope you have a fantastic Monday, guys. Thank you.
So I probably talked in that video about how bad my squats went. Getting used to this low bar thing is not as easy as it seems. But I have a friend helping me. So I had mentioned in a video a couple while. My English are very well. I am going to do a collab in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from today, the 21st of this month, okay? Who's it going to be? It's going to be someone that's going to help my squat. They told me today that they're going to help my squat when they see me. So you might think, is it going to be someone super technical? Who's it going to be? You guys still need to guess. I know a lot of you think you know who it is, but no one knows. No one knows who the collab's going to be. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to happen on the 21st. I hope you enjoyed this video. As of today, all of your shirts, anyone that's ordered those, should have gone out. I'm trying to think if there's any more life updates. Someone asked me if I was going to the Olympia. Yes, I will be at the Olympia. I'm not going to release who I am going with right now, but I will be at the Olympia. And this is the 50th anniversary one. So if anyone goes to the Olympia, it's going to be a good time, because we're gonna take our money and we are going to go to the Strip, and we are going to play some blackjack. Or we're going to play some craps, and we're going to put all our money on Red 23. Is that how you play it? I don't know. I do like blackjack. What's interesting about blackjack is that no matter how much you think you should hit on the cards, you always go by the book. That's a little rule. A little life tip from Maxx on blackjack. JK, always hit until you get 21. Okay, enough ranting. Olympia coming in a month. Collab coming in about a week or two. Not a week or two. God, I'm stupid. 2 weeks. I'll see you guys later.